My Stone Radio. You listen to my daddy.
What's good with it, my listeners? You tuning in to Mind Stone Radio with your voice of logic and reason, conscience prep. Man, I just been tripping off what's been going on, man. I'm born and raised in California. Of course, a lot of my listeners may not know that, but I'm born and raised in California, South Los Angeles, and grew up in the communities. I've grew up amongst the gang life and the encounters with police officers and seen the addicts and in the families and all the drama. Like they say in these songs, you hear these rappers say stuff like coming from the bottom, and they never experienced that. They never experienced the bottom. They never had certain meals. They never lived in certain environments. They never had to deal with the worry, of your mom or your dad concern from your well-being. Are you gonna wear that today? Are you sure you gonna wear that color? Walking around here, ain't they gonna shoot you? And it's just crazy, man. I'm really, I've been conflicted. That's why I haven't been online, because I've been thinking about a lot that's going on, man, and it's strong on our people right now. And then when I mean it's strong, I mean it's hard. And a lot of people not getting it. They still not waking up. They not understanding. A lot of my people are still asleep. They still victims to gang violence. They still victims to the police shootings. And then it's a lot of stuff that's going on that they're bringing to themselves. You see stuff online every day. People running in these establishments, clothing stores and businesses where, people are going in and they're just grabbing everything now. Since they know that the employees can't touch them, everyone's going in and just grabbing everything. I feel like it'll come with a consequence, but the way they treating us with these reparations, I'm at a point right now where it's like, man, get what you can get, take what you can take, but be careful. We at a point right now where they constantly placing us in a position where, I'm gonna say this, it's like how they doing Africa. Africa's in debt. And when I was doing my sociology class, there's a position where the stronger country, the United States, obviously, they'll loan money to Africa, and Africa's in a position where it's hard for them to pay back. But they constantly need the things they need to survive over there. But this debt will give you some more money, but you're going to be in even more debt. And it's like they have to, make that decision to survive. Medications. And they're still not getting everything that they need. We see it. We know what's going on over there, and it's bad. And then it's bad over here. It's like we losing in both sides. I could swear to you, there's not a day that goes by and I'm like, man, is there going to be a strong earthquake, man, where, I can look up at the sky and see the clouds open up and it's like, oh man, it's the day. It's the rapture. It's the apocalypse. It's going to happen. This shit is real. People take that for granted. You got a lot of people who have different aspects. They might be, agnostic, atheists. They might just be not even spiritual. You have people that focus on the stars and the moons and more so like Scientology. They focus on energy, disbelief. Some people feel like we were, we evolved from monkeys, or some molecule, that came out of the water like a tadpole and just turned into a person and started walking land. People don't understand that we were created by God, But that's not really the topic. My concern is it's getting real right now. It's getting real. People real out there, like, look what's going on, man. Like, y'all see what's going on the news. You see what the shootings are getting worse. The violence is getting worse. They had a white dude stabbed a young man about 16, 17 years of age, maybe younger, because he said he was conflicted every time he hears rap music, so he felt unsafe, and he stabbed the dude in the neck. You have people. Okay, so we're going to talk about this girl that licked that ice cream. She licked that ice cream, set it back. Yeah, that was some bull. That was some drama. I didn't like it. That was stupid, straight up. But come on, 20 years? So she's looking at 20 years for that. But you got people out here raping and molesting kids. You had a kid, 16, that raped a girl, 14, at a party that was apparently drunk. She was intoxicated. So he took advantage of her and he raped her. But the judge said he comes from a good family. Like literally, like one of them old prep school ass kids that, high class. You already know how it is. White privilege. High class. White privilege. He has everything he wants, silver spoon in the mouth. He's never experienced a life that I've had. And the judge feels like we don't want to mess up his future. So we're going to make sure, cut him some leniency. He was young. I don't want to mess up his future and incarcerate this young man that comes from a good home. White privilege is real. Institutional racism is real. And back to institutional racism, for those that don't understand that. Institutional racism, you guys experience it every day. You experience it every day, whether you're applying for an application with Section 8 and you realize, and like I said, I'm going to say this, because I got a lot of listeners, that may be Hispanic, might be Asian, and different races. And, different races. Now, and I don't want you to feel conflicted, like, okay, he has anything against any other race. I have no issues with no other race. But there are times where a race will look out for their own. They can be in a position. You have a lot of Hispanics that might be in a position. And I've seen this before, and some people get pulled in quicker than most for Section 8 or government assistance programs. And it's like, dang, you always had that thought where you say, man, I wish there was some more black people working up in here so I can, get my application pulled to the top. You know what I mean? So that's the point I'm making. It's nothing against people. It's the fact that people look out for their own. But it is institutional racism because it places the minority back at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, we last. We got to wait. We have no chance. My mom had 5 sons, before one died of SID, sudden infant death. He would have been maybe the second youngest. He would have been older than my baby brother. But fact of the matter is, I've seen my mom apply for Section 8 on multiple occasions. She received government assistance, everything. We getting lunch tickets, food stamps, all that, faithfully. I grew up with that. Didn't even have, we constantly trying to find certain places, constantly relocating. You know what I mean? And the thing is, she was not getting no action with Section 8. But I'm watching girls 18, 19, certain people, 25, 26, one kid, they was getting Section 8 like it was nothing. And I was just like, wow, man. That's crazy. Why my mama can't get Section 8? I didn't get that. I didn't understand. We got 4 sons. You know what I'm saying? We need that at the time. You know, institutional racism. Another issue I can explain to you, institutional racism. You ever go into a hospital, you know, you be a patient in a hospital for some odd reason, if you was black, or we gonna say the minority. The minority ultimately applies to black people, you know, but they had a little not brackets, but you understand the levels of it. You know, blacks at the bottom, then Hispanics, then, you know, Asians, then, you know, you have the others, which is the Hawaiians, and they're around in between blacks and Mexicans with us. You know what I mean? Then at the top are the white, you know, so there's a level where it goes, you know, from lowest to highest. That's what I mean. So, you know, you have other races that also experience this. You know, they get looked at as, you know, a certain way with the bias of discrimination. You know, so back to institutional racism, when you're in these hospitals, you know, you've ever experienced where you felt like, why am I waiting so long? What's going on? Now I'm going to tell you what's going on. You have somebody that will come in, you know, white, high class, you know, they got their family there, also your family there. You might have a child with you, but you're looked at different. You looked at like, oh, you know, he might be sick, but he might be with county insurance, Medi-Cal. But these people have real insurance, you know, grade A, you know, Blue Cross insurance, life insurance, real insurance where we should assist them first. They can wait. They're getting counties handling theirs, so there's no point of coming to assist them with urgency. Yeah, we'll respond based on our hours and, you know, what our positions require us to do. But as far as an ultimate priority, no, we'll go to them last. I was in a hospital recently and I went there twice. They have a doctor that comes in every day and they do their rounds. They call it rounds. And, you know, for those that don't know, that's when they come in at 9 o'clock and they go and see all their patients and give them a follow-up on what may happen or what is going on with, you know, their current medical issues. You know, mine was, we needed to know what my lab results were. Lady, you could have came in and told me my lab results and could have told me I was getting discharged or not in the morning. This lady showed up by 3 p.m. I asked for this doctor ultimately all day on more than one occasion. My wife even came to the hospital and waited 3 hours, and this lady never showed up. Then she shows up after my wife leaves 20 minutes later, 3 o'clock, and I said, all I need to know is, am I discharging today? Because I have finals. I need to leave. I have priorities. I need to leave. You know, so let's find out what the issue is and let's go. I know my body, so I know what needs to be done. You understand? So she had her rounds prioritized a certain way. And I can guarantee you that's how it is. That's what it is. You know, they have some black dude in there. He comes in there with an infection. We can see him last. He doesn't have real insurance. Okay, we'll see him last. But let's go to the high class people and make sure they get top priority service. Take care of them. Really interact. That's institutional racism. It's a bias, you know, where you constantly have to wait. Surgery, you have to wait. Medical treatment, you have to wait. You understand? It's a lot of things that's going on that you have to wait. I have a friend in a wheelchair, and he'll probably hear this. He has to wait to get his chair fixed. You understand? And it's been going on, an ongoing process. I got mine fixed, but there's it's strange how things happen. Sometimes you have to force yourself onto these people. You have to make these calls. You have to go up there and really advocate, or you have to have somebody advocate for you. Strong. What's going on? You have to be articulate too. You don't want to scare them, especially if you're black. you black, for some odd reason, everything you do or say, as soon as you raise your octave, they get scared. If you speak sternly, they get scared. Here comes security, standing in the company of you, waiting to arrest you, waiting for you to get out of line so they can kick you out of the hospital for being belligerent, for being intimidating. But that rich white family, that high class family, Asian, Hispanic, whatever it may be, as long as they have that insurance and they top notch and they got some good money behind them, smell like money, yeah, they not gonna treat them that way. I'm lucky, man. I'm blessed, man. Ultimately, my wife had to advocate for me, and I have to advocate for myself. Strong, things are not gonna happen the way that you want it to happen. But overall, it's called institutional racism. Institutional is discrimination. It's bias. It's a biased treatment. We gonna get to you when we ready, but we gonna handle these people first. They priority. You got Medi-Cal. You'll be all right. You're not paying for it anyway. You just here. So we got you. The nurse will get in there when she get in there. But the doctor will see you when they need to see you. You ever dealt with? And the institutional racism also applies to in the field, dealing with police officers. We had a medical emergency. They came in here and was ready to put they gloves on and attack my wife while I'm on the bed, passed out, sick, blood infected. You understand? Y'all officers don't see what's going on here? You need to calm down, man. No, y'all need to get my husband to the hospital. As a matter of fact, you need to get out my house. I hate when they force their way on people. It's been a lot going on, man. It's been a lot going on, man. Especially for my people, the black community. I need y'all to wake up. But unfortunately, a lot of you are not going to wake up. A lot of you are not going to receive. And a lot of you are just going to continue to settle and be asleep in the matrix. Yes, man, I like using that term. It exists. Period. You want to argue about it? I'm not arguing with you about nothing. It is what it is, man. Oh, you one of them? Yes, I'm one of them. I'm one of the ones that's woke. I'm one of the ones that see what's going on. I see the spiritual battle. I know that these things exist. I know for a fact what's going on in this world. And people still running around here asleep, partying, being, passive, naive, nonchalant. Do you see what's happening? Like, come on, man. People out here confused. People out here don't know what, man. Like, it's sick, dude. Straight up. I'm going to just be honest with you. I sit here and look at what's going on in the world every day. And I'm just like, man, we losing. I hope they just hurry up and just like, God, come on. Christ, Yeshua, come back, please. I look at the Bible, I read these scriptures, and I'm like, people trip me out when they try to antagonize and attack the Bible. They don't attack no other book, but they can talk down on the Bible for some strange reason. Y'all can attack the Bible that has excuse me, it has chronicling. I ain't gonna even say that word. Fine, I can't say it right sometimes. But basically, it has a chronological order of the things that have been going on in detail. So, if you don't know what chronological, basically it's recording the history. But a lot of these other books can't record a history. They have not recorded anything from day one. You got names. Oh, well, these people don't have bodies. They don't exist. Look, man, get real. This stuff is broken down in detail. Yes, we all know that certain books have been removed, but these books exist. They're there. Get them and read them. Oh, I read them already. They don't say much. Oh, man, then your eyes are blind. Let him who sees see. Especially if he wants to see it. God gonna open your spiritual eyes up. You ready to, I see it in your heart. Yeah, you believe. And you haven't even seen anything. You felt something, So I'm gonna open your eyes up. Let him who wants to hear. And it's a lot of you that don't want to hear. It's a lot of you that don't want to see. Fine. I'm not gonna argue with you about no Bible. I'm not gonna argue with you about no Quran. I'm not arguing with you about your other gods. Like, it's crazy, man. Like, y'all don't get it. It even mentions in the Bible that, people believe that they had other gods before, prior to the flood. These were the gods in Kemet that y'all all believed in. A lot of you Kemetic people that you believed in. Oh, how you gonna try to tell us about our history? You take our history, that's black history. That's real. Those were our gods. Ra is real. Isis is real. Cyrus is real. Like, come on, man. Like, y'all don't understand? You don't know what a Nephilim is? All the sins that were going on, sleeping with animals. Why you think they had these heads of creatures and stuff? But that's a whole nother topic. I'm not going to even do it. I'm not going to do it. You know what I'm saying? Because, well, my wife said, you going in tangent. I'm talking about something else. I'm not even trying to go there. That's why I didn't specify that there was this particular topic for this. I'm just coming back on, and I'm just kind of just getting at you about what's really been going on, man. Like I said, I grew up in LA, man, and I just see a lot. It's a lot going on right now. It's a lot of gang violence, just last night, literally just last night, a young lady, a friend of mine, I know, she died. She got killed. And this is all gang related. And 7 months ago, a friend of mine, which they share a child together, which he's a group of brothers, a part of brothers that I know, another foundation, he got killed. So it's like, man, there's a child with no mother and no father now. So it's crazy. And this stuff is going on every day. Every time I'm online, I'm looking at the news. People are getting shot daily, back to back. And, you've got people that say this one line. Oh, man, summer is on. It's going to be a hot summer. Man, it's been a hot every day. It's been a hot spring, fall, summer, winter. It's been a hot year. It's been a hot last year. Police been killing everybody back to back. And y'all talking about, before the summer started. Oh, that's and when they say this comment, that it's more so in credit to the gang members getting cracking, quote unquote. Oh, they're getting active. Summer is on. These dudes out here shooting each other right now. Y'all better be careful. It's a crazy summer. Man, y'all gonna give acknowledgement to that? Y'all give credit to that on summer? But y'all sure don't want to pay attention to the fact that the police, the sheriffs, the LAPD, they've been killing everybody back to back. Consistently. And it's still going on. It's going to happen today. It's going to happen tomorrow. Period, point blank. That's why I started off about Los Angeles. And yes, it's going on in a lot of other states. Trust and believe that. I could mention them, man. It's going on. And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's getting real right now. And I need y'all to wake up. But I know a lot of you not. I just hope that a lot of you do receive the message. Understand, it's time. I can yell out unity. I can yell out peace. But yes, a lot of people out there that's mad right now. They ain't trying to hear it. They in their feelings. They like, forget peace. We about to retaliate. We about to do what we got to do to get this right. But that ain't going to bring nobody back. That ain't going to make nothing no better. Just going to be some more hurt families and some more lost black people. Genocide. Y'all not out there doing homicides. You're not out there doing, matter of fact, you are doing suicide. You are genociding for sure. You're doing suicide because you're taking a chance of going out there to try to get at somebody, and you're probably not even ready to do that. Because a lot of these people just talk. I see it on social media. They constantly trying to act like they some type of troopers, some type of soldiers, and nothing is going on. It's a lie every day. You have an application called Citizens App. I try to tell people about the Citizens App, but it's funny where I'll see people post on social media how they're out here doing this and they have these names. But unfortunately, Citizens App ain't putting out there. It doesn't seem to add up. But when it adds up, it's showing you. Just like it showed that incident that happened. It showed that amongst many more. Yesterday was a crazy day, man. Yesterday was a crazy day. All praises be to the Most High. I pray for that young lady's family. Michael Leeson. I pray for your family. Monty Alexander. Lamont. I pray for y'all daughter, man. It's just crazy, man, Lady Boom. And Easty. Big Bogart. It's a couple other names I can pray for, man. It's just crazy what's been going on. It's getting real out here. Baby Bo. And these all my homeboys. Because like I told you, I have an affiliation. I am affiliated. I'm a member. I'm not a banger. I'm not out here active, chunking up gang signs and, trying to hang out car windows and none of that. I'm about my family life. But I am going to advocate for the community and advocate for a better direction for the people, man. Because I want people to get their minds right. I want people to be okay. I'm tired of seeing people die. I'm tired of seeing people dying. I don't care where you from. I don't care. I'm good. It's cool. The enemy goes, man, it's all good, man. I'm tired of seeing people dying. I want you to be able to go to the burger stand and not have to worry. Sit in the car, tell your girl, go get the burrito because you scared. Because you got your pistol in the cut. You don't want to get out and have to get cracking on somebody. I don't want you to have encounters with the police and be a victim. I tell people, man, look, dude, y'all gonna have to submit. Stop doing dumb stuff, though. I see it all the time. I can't give everybody credit, not credit, but I can't feel sorry for every person that gets shot by the police. Yeah, I'm a human. I'm going to feel sorry about the situation because it's dang, another black brother gone. But I can't feel sorry based on the fact that some of you put yourself in these positions. Shut up, bro. Sometimes you just want to just say, stop, shut up. Oh, you look at the video. Oh, I see why he got shot. I see why they shot him 100 times. He tried to ram the police with his car. He wouldn't shut up. He tried to attack. He had a gun. He had a knife. He was moving all crazy. But it ain't like you was sitting there. You didn't put your hands up. Now, I seen those videos. The people that tried to speak and tried to be calm about it, put their hands out the window, didn't want to get shot, didn't want to follow the orders because they didn't want to get shot. Put your hands on the steering. No, I'm not doing none of that, sir. You got some people take life for granted. You got a lot of people that actually are ignorant. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry. A lot of people are ignorant, man. You sleeping. I need you to wake up. Black people, wake up. Daughters of Zion, Hebrew Israelites, my black community, whatever you want to be. You don't believe in Christ, man, I pray you do one day to believe in Yeshua and know that he will return. If you don't believe in man, I pray that you will. I pray that you wake up. I pray that you understand there is a real spiritual battle. It's about to go down. Repent. Redeem yourself. Try to become righteous. And look, I'm going to tell you now, that's not easy. I try it every day, but it's just the fact that I'm trying. Because my rap sheet is jacked up. And I'm trying to clean myself every day. I'm trying to pray. I'm trying to be in good spirits. I'm trying to find avenues. I'm trying to give back. I'm trying to help. I'm trying to talk to the community. I'm trying to wake up everybody, the youth. I'm trying to guide constructively. I'm trying to get positive influence, inspire. I'm like, God, look, I'm God, you see me, right? Feel it in my heart. Just know it's real, God. Yeshua's going to be the one to decide, to be honest. He's going to be the one to decide your fate. You know? And I pray to him all the time. I'm like, man, look, this prayer is to you, Yeshua, because you're going to be the ultimate one. Ultimately, you're going to be the one to decide. And I'm not trying to, hey, y'all take it how y'all want to, you know, but I'm not trying to be sitting in no lake of fire. Straight up. You know, I'm scared when it comes to that. So I'm trying to do better. Because I've done a lot in life. You know? And I'm just thankful that God allowed me to be here, to be alive with my wife and my daughter. My daughter just turned 5 the other day on the 4th of July. All praises be to the Most High. Ahaya, Ashah, Ahaya. Thank you. You know, I just want my people to understand, man. We need to wake up. Right now it's going crazy. This gang violence needs to stop. People are dying. This is not serving no purpose. We out here dying. People going to jail, fighting life, fighting crimes. And it's like, come on, man, let's wake up. We got to do better. There's different avenues in life. What is that avenue? Look, man, it's a better avenue. Find inner peace. Try that. Find inner peace. You need to talk to somebody. Talk to somebody. Because we all got families, man. Or we all trying to have families. We all trying to live. We all trying to have futures. So why get out there and just wake up one day and say, I'm going to take this guy's future? For what? Focus on yourself, man. Focus on your life. Focus on your future. If you knew better, you do better. Then people get mad when something does happen to the next person. Oh, man, he got 3 kids. But it's constantly happening. So it's like, is there sympathy or there's no sympathy? Well, you just killed a guy that had 3 kids. So we're going to go back and kill another guy on your side that got 2 or 3 kids. Or a female or 2 that got 3 kids and she's a mother. You know, I love Los Angeles, but I hate Los Angeles. You know what? I love my gang, but sometimes I hate my homeboys. You know? Because a lot of people need to be better leaders. And I'm talking about on a constructive path. I'm not talking about the leader where you just the ultimate guy that knows how to convince a person to do a crime without getting caught. I'm talking about a leader that knows how to convince a person to go to college. Go to school, man. Better your future. You know, get your credit up. Get you a house. Don't be a statistic. We got to get out of that. Conscience Prep, man. Mindstone Radio. Checking out. I love all y'all. I love all my people. Black community, we need to do better.